today we are cooking some Farmway Foods stewing beef. I want to give you some tips on how to get the most tender and delicious stewing beef. Now, the reason it's called stewing beef is because you need it to stew. I don't know if that's the actual reason, but that's what I'm going with. That is how you get that beautiful, tender, fall apart stewing beef, is if you cook it in moisture and let it go low and slow. Now, if you have a pressure cooker or an Instant Pot, that is my favorite way to do it, because instead of using just a pot on the stove for about 2 hours low and slow, you can do it in 40 minutes on a pressure cooker. Let's go through the ingredients and the steps on how to do that. First thing you want to do is thaw your beef. I'm going to use 2 packages of Farmway Foods stewing beef, and I thawed them in the sink with cold water for about 2 hours to make sure they thawed. Taking them out of the package, you want to make sure that you put them into maybe a bowl or a plate with a little bit of paper towel just to take out some of that extra moisture. And then away we go. The stewing beef goes into your pressure cooker, adding in a roughly chopped half of a white onion, 2 bay leaves, add in some pepper for seasoning, and then all we're gonna do is top it up with enough water that almost all of the stewing beef is covered. Close that lid and cook on high pressure for 40 minutes. Once your Instant Pot tells you beep, 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 we are ready to go, you're gonna release the pressure very carefully. I like to just use a wooden spoon or spatula to release that pressure until it is all out. Then we open up our Instant Pot, and there is our stewing beef. It is so simple to cook stewing beef to that tenderness. You just need to know that it needs moisture and either low and slow time or that pressure cook for 40 minutes. Now that you have perfectly tender beef, what are you gonna do with it? Let me give you a couple options. You can close that Instant Pot back up, but add in your potatoes, celery, carrots, and any other vegetable that you like for stew. Season with salt, maybe some herbs, and make yourself a roux on the side with some of that liquid that came out of the pressure cooker. That will thicken up your stew, and 8 minutes or so, your vegetables will be fully cooked and you're good to go with a beautiful beef stew. The other thing that I actually really love to do is using a spider strainer, take all of that beef out and put it on a frying pan, add in your favorite barbecue sauce and just mash it up very lightly with a spatula or some plastic tongs. And you have pulled beef tacos, pulled beef sandwiches. I mean, you can really do anything at that point with this beautiful tender beef. I hope that gives you some inspiration and tips on how to cook your stewing beef from Farmway Foods. More recipes to come. Thanks for watching.